Right now, a generous donation for a church fund was stolen before reaching the front doors. How you can protect yourself from common theft during the holidays.
Plus, an officer in Watertown is cleared of any wrongdoing after a shooting that left a man dead back in October.
And the Colorado Supreme Court says Donald Trump won't be on the ballot there for 2024, but a ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court could change that. That's all coming up at 10. Thank you for joining us tonight. A charitable act of giving squashed by a thief. That's what Madison police say happened yesterday when someone stole donations out of a car in a church parking lot.
Armand Rahman has details of the case and how you can prevent being a victim of holiday crime. And Armand, a lot of money was allegedly stolen in this case, correct?
That's right, Eric and Charlotte. While they say they've arrested the suspect, Madison police are still looking for about $1,300 in cash, which the victim told them they were going to donate to Bethel Lutheran Church downtown. It's tough to see, but a good reminder that thieves are out looking for more opportunities during the holidays.
It's too bad it's right before the holidays, and these were intended for gifts and with donations towards the church.
And the donation was so close to its destination. Officers say the suspect was trying cars in the parking lot of Bethel Lutheran Church and found the one that happened to be unlocked. The owner reportedly saw him run off with the envelope of cash and 2 smartphones.
We'll work to try and locate these items and recover the money at some point if we can.
It's another harsh reminder, Captain Michael Hansen says, that parked cars can always be targets.
And that's why we always caution people, lock your doors, don't keep valuables inside, take them with you, make sure nothing's visible that's important to you.
But as the holiday season continues, he says they're seeing more Grinches stealing packages from apartment complexes and doorsteps, especially in the Central District.
And either people are following the delivery truck or they just see multiple packages stacked up and they go and help themselves.
Police encourage people to monitor package arrival times and leave specific delivery instructions. They're also reminding UW students not to leave packed cars overnight before they go home for the holidays and lock their dorm or apartment doors. Unfortunate precautions to take during a season of giving.
Well, at this time of year, so many great people in Madison are so charitable. So it's tough to see something like this happen, but I'm confident that the community rallies and helps people out.
Captain Hansen told me they believe the suspect has been responsible for stealing from other cars in the area. They plan on questioning him as to the whereabouts of the donation money.
No criminal charges tonight for a Watertown police officer who shot and killed an armed man in October.
Well, the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office determining Officer James Simon's actions were justified in the shooting of 30-year-old Justin Witten. In reports released today by the Division of Criminal Investigation, we learned police were looking for Witten after hearing that he had broken into an apartment, damaged property, and stole a handgun. Officers also say he may have been suicidal. They later found him near Luther Preparatory School. He led them on a chase, first in a car, then on a skateboard. Officers say he raised a gun and cocked it while turning back towards officers. That's when Officer Simon fired 2 shots. Witten was pronounced dead at the scene. Another chilly day around southern Wisconsin. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with his first warn forecast. Gary?
But we're taking steps forward on the temperatures. Today was chilly, but it wasn't as cold as it was yesterday. And tomorrow will be milder than today. And that trend will continue right up through the Christmas holiday. As we look at the time lapse from the Platteville Quimby Radio Skycam, you can see a mix of clouds and sunshine today, but enough breaks in the clouds to have a pretty nice sunset this evening, and no precipitation across the state of Wisconsin. Those clouds just too thin for that. It was cold this morning, mainly clear skies overnight. Temperature dropped to 11 in Madison, 14 in Janesville, even single digits over by Lone Rock, Boscobel, and Camp Douglas. But high temperatures today were generally in the low to mid 30s. Madison topped out right at the freezing mark at 32, and temperatures are really not that far from the highs for the day. Here in Madison, 31. We've been stuck there for the last couple of hours. Dane County right now 31 in Oregon, 32 in Verona, and 33 degrees in Sauk City. You factor in the winds, and we're seeing wind chills right now mainly in the lower to middle 20s, really not that bad for this time of year. Look for skies to be variably cloudy overnight. Low temperature dropping to 26, so not as cold as last night. And like I say, tomorrow will be milder. I'll tell you how mild it'll get as we head toward Christmas and if there's any chance for snow before then.
The Colorado Supreme Court has blocked Donald Trump from the state's presidential primary ballot.
Justices ruled 4-3 that Trump is ineligible for the White House under the Constitution's insurrection clause. It marks the first time in history that Section 3 of the 14th Amendment has been used to disqualify a presidential candidate. The court is the first in the nation to side with activists and voters who have filed lawsuits claiming Trump is barred from future office due to his actions on January 6th of 2021. So what happens next? Well, the U.S. Supreme Court will almost certainly make a ruling on this decision. Colorado's Supreme Court contemplated that matter by staying its decision until January 4th to give justices time to consider the matter.
Voters in Beloit will have the choice of several new polling locations next year. The city council approved moving the polls away from schools out of safety concerns. There will be a total of 7 polling locations, none of them being elementary schools like in the past. The new locations, which include the public library, a golf course, and several churches, were chosen based on their geography, disability accommodations, and how close they are to bus stops. To see the specific locations, just look for this story on channel3000.com.
Tomorrow morning, President Joe Biden will visit Milwaukee, his second visit there in 4 months, his third to Wisconsin this year. He's expected to speak around noon. News 3 Now will have extensive coverage of his visit. Tune in tomorrow. Shane Hogan will be live from Milwaukee on the morning show. Then later, I'll be joined by Catherine Merck and Maddie Himes for live team coverage from Milwaukee in the afternoon. Following President Biden's visit tomorrow, Vice President Kamala Harris will make a visit to Wisconsin next month. She's launching a cross-country reproductive freedoms tour in 2024. It'll start in Wisconsin January 22nd on what would be the 51st anniversary of the Roe v. Wade decision. The vice president had planned to visit UW-Madison back in October. That trip was rescheduled to attend the funeral of late Senator Dianne Feinstein. The White House has not shared where in the state that Vice President Harris will visit or at what time. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos says the reduction of diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts on Universities of Wisconsin campuses is just the start of similar cuts he hopes to see from other state-funded departments.
Vos agreed to release millions of dollars last week after UW's Board of Regents voted to approve a deal exchanging money for a slash on DEI positions. Vos told the legislature's Employment Committee today, "I have faith legislative Republicans will begin a much-needed, long-term, in-depth review of DEI in every state government, be it at the Department of Corrections or the UW system, tech colleges, or every part of state government." So stay tuned. An increase in RSV, flu, and COVID-19 cases has brought back masking requirements for UW Health and Unity Point Health Meriter. Today was the first day masks were expected to be worn throughout the majority of those facilities. The masking requirement was last lifted in May. News 3 Now spoke with some Madisonians to see if they're still wearing masks while in public. What we learned was whether they wear a mask or not can depend on where they are, how many people are around, and how likely they are to get very sick.
Yeah, I would wear it anyways, okay? I mean, at my age, I would wear it anyways. It's just the way the world is now. I'm going to start wearing it probably all the time, in the winter especially.
A good amount of people wear masks still, but a lot of people, I think, my age at least, try to just cover up when they're sick, and otherwise they usually don't.
As for SSM Health, they lifted some of their restrictions in March of this year. A spokesperson there says the hospital isn't changing the masking guidelines. However, officials will continue to monitor infection levels. To national news now, where the records of more than 150 people connected to Jeffrey Epstein are set to be unsealed as early as next year. They were people involved in Epstein's sexual abuse of underage girls. Some of the people are associates, others are victims. There isn't expected to be any bombshells in the files because many of the names have already been widely reported. Epstein was found dead in his prison cell 4 years ago in an apparent suicide. His accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, is serving a 20-year prison sentence.
A professional basketball player arrested on suspicion of murder last week confessed to strangling a woman in Las Vegas. That's according to court documents reported by KCRA-TV of Stockton, California. 27-year-old Chance Comanche, who was playing for the Stockton Kings of the NBA's G League, was arrested Friday by the FBI. His former girlfriend, 19-year-old Sakari Harnden, was also arrested. Those arrests came after authorities found the body of 23-year-old Mariana Rogers in the Nevada desert near the Las Vegas suburb of Henderson. During a hearing today, Comanche waived an extradition order to Nevada. He played his college basketball at the University of Arizona, had a brief stint in the NBA, suiting up for the Portland Trailblazers last season for a single game. Overnight in China, a strong earthquake left more than 100 people dead, hundreds others injured. The magnitude 5.9 quake hit just before midnight in the Gansu province. That's a mountainous region in northwest China. This is believed to be China's deadliest quake in nearly a decade. 127 people killed, at least 700 injuries reported. Many were forced to spend the night in tents at evacuation sites. Chinese officials say the earthquake was measured at 6.2 in magnitude, but the U.S. Geological Survey measured the magnitude at, again, 5.9. From one act of nature to another, overnight, a volcano in Iceland erupted, spewing lava. It had shown activity for weeks, and late last night, bursts of lava began spilling out. Residents in a nearby town were evacuated last month following hundreds of small earthquakes. The presence of seismic activity meant the volcano could erupt. It finally did. Now, the good news is the eruption is not posing any threat to life, but the area where it's happening is closed. People are urged to stay away. More local stories are ahead after a short break.
Another hurdle cleared for a project to redesign the Lake Monona waterfront. An update on where the project currently stands and what still needs to happen to make it a reality.
Oakmont Senior Community in Verona for active seniors 55 plus is now offering 1 month free rent and 1 year free heated parking with every new 1-bedroom rental. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
You've got this. You didn't think your sister would take you up on the dog sitting offer, but here you are. Barriers purchased. Doggy distractions, no expense spared. Yeah. You've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with $50 overdraft grace zone. So when you have to make a purchase, or 7, to prepare, you can be sure we're looking out for you. So you can look out for him. You've got this with Associated Bank.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves. Where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken. Time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Choose FlexBuy on a new Ford SUV and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $3,500 FlexBuy cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Menards is celebrating Ryan Blaney's NASCAR Championship with 12% off everything till Christmas. Known for innovative designs and affordable prices, WISC provides power and ease to get the job done right. Upgrade your power tool collection with a WISC 20-volt cordless drill driver, delivering dependable performance in a lightweight, compact design. Right now, get 12% off all WISC 20-volt power share products.
Merry Christmas and enjoy your 12% off everything.
Oakmont Senior Community in Verona for active seniors 55 plus is now offering 1 month free rent and 1 year free heated parking with every new 1-bedroom rental. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, Tara Lipinski is here.
15 years old is when I won the Olympics, so ages ago.
Then Lil Rel Howery is in the house. I love that.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
An important step has been approved in the process of reimagining the Lake Monona waterfront.
An ad hoc committee signed off on design plans which include an elevated boardwalk, an amphitheater, and beach. The plan will also have an underpass near Hamilton Street, allowing pedestrians and cyclists to safely cross John Nolan Drive. It is far from a done deal, though. The proposal now heads for a vote with the full Common Council likely sometime next month. And Madison Metro Transit could soon take you to Monona. The city council there voted last night to begin contract negotiations with the transit provider. City administrators say a conceptual route has been discussed, but the finer details still need to be worked out. It comes as Madison Metro is currently upgrading to new rapid transit lines expected to be complete sometime next fall.
The Merrimack Ferry is getting ready to close for the season this week. The free ferry, which operates 24 hours a day from May to December, will close on Thursday at 9 a.m. To date, the ferry has carried 176,000 vehicles and more than 34,000 crossings this year. Speaking of traveling, looking right now at Los Angeles International Airport. Airports nationwide will soon be extremely busy over the weekend as another round of holiday travel gets underway. Americans coast to coast are gearing up for what could be a record-setting year-end travel season. AAA says more than 115 million people are expected to travel at least 15 miles for the holidays. The Travel Association says an all-time record of 7.5 million people will fly. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says his agency has pushed airlines to treat their passengers better during unplanned circumstances over the holidays.
We've also permanently raised the bar on how airlines handle customer service, and we're getting results for the American people. We have pressed for more airlines to guarantee free family seating. More airlines are doing that. I would like for all of them to do it, and we're examining a rule that would make that the norm. We don't believe anybody should have to pay extra just to sit next to their kids.
Those comments come a day after the DOT penalized Southwest Airlines $140 million for last year's holiday season travel meltdown. Buttigieg also reminded passengers to be polite to flight crews and airport workers during this hectic season.
The holidays can be a challenging time of year for those who are conscious of putting on extra pounds, but if you plan ahead for how much you want to consume, you can celebrate this season and successfully meet your weight goals. A registered dietitian from Gunderson Health System suggests that looking over your choices at the table is a key first step to avoid overeating, and then you should listen to your body's cues when it tells you it is full.
It is important or helpful to scan your options before you start filling up your plate because we do tend to just start adding items, and before we know it, our plate is overflowing. But if you know your options first, you can choose your favorites, build a balanced meal around that, and skip the items that maybe you don't care that much about.
She adds that it is best to avoid going to a gathering when you're overly hungry and skipping meals to save up calories for a bigger meal later. Well, that is rarely said to be a good idea. Holiday meals can be just as tasty as they are healthy. Researchers in the UK say side dishes that go with a typical Christmas dinner can offer significant benefits. They suggest steaming Brussels sprouts, which help fight chronic conditions such as diabetes and cancer, carrots, which are associated with a 20% reduction in all types of cancer. And when it comes to potatoes, rooster potatoes have a nice red skin and are able to resist disease. And joining us now in the forecast, perhaps his favorite Christmas side dish, Chief Meteorologist.
Are you trying to take all the fun out of my holiday dinner?
Yeah, we want you to stick with carrots.
Rutabagas.
Rutabagas. How about Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts are fine.
With bacon.
Yeah. Bacon. Everything tastes better with
Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Put bacon on everything.
I think that kind of defeats the purpose. You weren't watching that last story. I was. Well, tonight things are pretty quiet out there, and it's going to be mild as we head toward the Christmas holiday. Tonight's weather photo comes from Helen Arms Johnson, another one of those beautiful sunset pictures. Send us your pictures right through the First Warn Weather and Traffic app, or you can email them directly to us at firstwarn@WISC-TV.com. Three things you need to know in the forecast. Sunny skies tomorrow. It'll be milder. High temperatures back up into the low 40s. Showers Thursday night into Friday. Might be a little bit of a rain-snow mix late Thursday night, early Friday morning, and then mild weather as we head toward the Christmas holiday with rain showers, not snow this year. In fact, by Sunday and Monday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, high temperatures should reach the lower 50s. Record high temperature for Christmas, by the way, is 56 degrees, so we'll be close to that. But even the other days, lower 40s, that's still about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. And as we turn a little colder at the end of next week, those temperatures still above normal. And it looks like we're going to see above normal temperatures all the way into the New Year's holiday. Very little snow on the ground in the northern part of the Midwest. Most of this was lake effect snow from the last couple of days, but that will melt pretty quickly as temperatures warm up. A little bit of snow in parts of New England and the mid-Atlantic states, snow in the mountains out west. That might, those mountains might increase as a storm system moves on shore. In fact, as you look at future track, a big storm system, you saw that picture from Los Angeles. It was raining there at LAX, and that rain will continue inland and change to snow in the mountains. But the center part of the country, for those planning travel, looks really good for the next couple of days. So if you're going east, shouldn't be a problem. Going west, you'll probably run into some rain and mountain snows. But right now, much of the country should be quiet through Thursday. And as we head into Thursday night, we'll start to see some rain showers here. Again, mixing with a little snow late Thursday night into early Friday morning. Saturday should be mainly dry. And then that west coast storm starts to spread moisture northward. But for us, Christmas Eve in the form of rain. Christmas Day in the form of rain. There might be a little snow on the back end, but nothing that we will probably have to deal with here. As we look at planning your day for tomorrow, look for skies to become mostly sunny. Temperatures start out in the mid-20s. We're close to 30 by 9 a.m. By lunchtime, temperatures already in the upper 30s, pushing to close to 40. High temperatures, upper 30s to lower 40s for tomorrow afternoon. Planning your day in Dane County. High 38 Brooklyn, 40 in Cross Plains, and 41 in Windsor with lots of sunshine. Rest of southern Wisconsin, 40 for the high in Platteville, 37 Wautoma, and 39 in Camp Douglas. Madison should hit a high of 41 tomorrow with mostly sunny skies, so a milder day. And the first warned 7 to 10 day forecast, 42 Thursday and Friday. Rain shower chances highest late Thursday night into Friday. Again, could be a little bit of a mix there. Saturday, just a slight chance for a shower, and then mainly rain for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, highs in the lower 50s. Mid-40s on Tuesday with rain showers, maybe mixing with a little snow on Tuesday night, and then changing to some snow showers or flurries on Thursday. Shouldn't amount to very much. Temperatures staying above normal into the new year.
Thank you, Gary. Well, check this out. This dog, oh, cute dog, enjoyed last night's Los Angeles Lakers game in some of the best seats in the arena. Maybe you've never sat courtside, but this dog named Brody certainly has. Brody is actually a social media star with more than 1 million Instagram followers. He likely gained some more after this video spread on the internet last night.
And coming up in sports, Damian Lillard joined a pretty exclusive club in the Bucks win over the Spurs. The bucket that got him to $20K is next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Toyotathon is on. Time to make the holidays picture perfect with a new Toyota. We're going to need a bigger tree.
Get 3.99% APR plus $1,000 cash back on Tacoma when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
When an appliance you rely on goes kaput, you can count on family-owned Brothers Maine, Southern Wisconsin's local appliance authority since 1938. With thousands of in-stock options, we have the brands you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. Even big box can't beat our prices. Our experienced team of appliance experts will help you make the right selection, and we deliver it fast and free to your home. What you need when you need it. Shop appliances you can bring home today at our Madison and Janesville showrooms. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
This time of year, we gather, we celebrate, and we remember the things that matter most. For us, that's you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care, because the way you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Do more together this holiday in the Chevy that's right for you. The award-winning Chevy Equinox, the hard-working Chevy Silverado, or the all-new high-tech Chevy Trax. Whatever your plans are this season, do more in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or current Chevy owners get $5,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
We have this saying that people come where they're invited and stay where they feel welcomed, which is why we're inviting you to take advantage of Hy-Vee Perks during the holidays. Hy-Vee Perks has all the benefits of Fuel Saver and helps you save money on items that you buy every day. It's free, it's easy, and it's our way of saying thank you for choosing Hy-Vee. On behalf of all of us here at Hy-Vee, from our family to yours, we wish you a joyful holiday season.
Join the media sales team at Television Wisconsin and be part of something bigger. If you're passionate about helping local businesses succeed, apply today at channel3000.com. We're not just hiring, we're building careers.
Toyotathon is on. Make your holidays a little more magical with a new Toyota. Come in today.
Get $1,000 cash back on your favorite models when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
It's a busy time of the year for Luke Fickell. The head Badger not only needs to get his team ready for LSU, but he also has to make sure his own players aren't leaving. And he has to recruit potential transfers from other schools as well as the normal high schools. It's a lot, and it's all thanks to the transfer portal, which some would describe as a portal problem.
It's a really, really busy time, and I'm not going to get on a soapbox and say that we've got some issues in college football, but we've got some issues in college football, and I believe in the higher ups, and they'll figure this thing out. I just hope they figure it out a little faster than we might expect. I don't know that we can continue another cycle or two of this not knowing. I don't think it's good for the game. I don't think it's good for our young guys, but it makes it difficult.
After giving up 24 points to undrafted rookie Tommy DeVito, Joe Barry's defense won up that performance and allowed Baker Mayfield to post the first ever perfect QBR by an opposing quarterback at Lambeau Field. Safe to say, Joe Barry's defense has hit an all-time low, and that's saying something. But Matt LaFleur, well, he's sticking to his same script. Joe Barry isn't going anywhere.
If I thought that was the best solution today, then we'd make that decision. But when you're having basic communication problems, you're supposed to be in a certain coverage or a certain rotation, and we're not getting that communication. That's what's so disappointing to me. So obviously, the coaching wasn't up to the standard, and then our performance on the field definitely showed that as well.
Bucks taking on the Spurs without Wemby. It wouldn't have mattered if he played in this game or not. First quarter, the Deer out and running. Damian Lillard comes up with a steal and lays it up and in the process joins the NBA's 20,000-point club. Dame finished with 40, and Giannis just messed around and had a triple-double. Here's one of his 16 assists to Pat Connaughton. Buries the triple. Bucks dominate the Spurs 132-119. High school boys hoops, Mount Horeb hosting Baraboo in a Badger small showdown. Vikings got off to a great start. Hayden Anderson spins and wins for two, and just like that, it's a 7-point lead for the home team. Thunderbirds trying to fly right back. Alex Hannigan gonna use a spin cycle of his own to cut into the lead, but the Vikings just had it going on in this one. Nick Vorwald gonna dial one up from the grumpy troll, and Mount Horeb hands Baraboo their first loss of the season. 80-60 is your final. We're back after this.
Save with holiday hot deals. Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, just 49 cents. 3 pounds of Halos mandarins, just $3.88. And buy 2, get 2 free on 12-pack Coke products. Only at Hy-Vee.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Choose FlexBuy on a new Ford SUV and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $3,500 FlexBuy cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Are you searching for a fresh career? Then join the team at Chalk D Building Systems. We're expanding, now with 2 Sun Prairie locations, and we're looking for individuals to join our team as assemblers, material handlers, order pickers, and machine operators. Chalk D Building Systems competitive pay starts at $22 per hour plus comprehensive benefits. 3 shifts are available with overtime potential, and you'll become part of our 100% employee-owned team. Make your next career move on the careers page at chalkd.com.
A weekend of cash, cars, and celebration this New Year's Eve at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. On Friday, we're giving away a Buick Envista Avenir. On Saturday, a Porsche Macan. On Sunday, New Year's Eve, have a chance to win multiple cash prizes. Also, 20 participants will win thousands of dollars with an opportunity to win 100 grand. Plus, there will be live music by Cherry Pie and Madison County. It will be a weekend bash this New Year's Eve at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
Save every day this holiday with Perks prices at Hy-Vee. Campbell's soup, H Perks price just $1. A 5-pound bag of potatoes, H Perks price $2.49. And Hy-Vee butter, H Perks price $2.98. Sign up today.
Join me in the 608 weekdays on News 3 Now this morning.
Tonight, molten lava returns to Iceland and John Baptiste returns to The Late Show. Which is hotter? You decide.
New tonight on CBS.
And that's coming up next. Gary has a final check of the forecast.
Temperatures right now are right around the freezing mark. Skies are partly cloudy. There's the Edgewater Sky Cam. 31 in Madison, 32 in Janesville. Most areas are just below freezing here in Dane County, 32 in Edgerton, 30 in Deerfield, and 32 in Cross Plains. Factor in the winds, we're seeing wind chills right now, generally mid to upper 20s. Not even really a wind chill here in Madison with light winds. Look for a low of about 26. The skies clear out overnight. Sunny skies tomorrow. High temperature 41. And then very mild as we head toward the Christmas holiday. Lower 50s for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Just wet, not white.
Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.